Welcome to another episode of Star Trek, Starfleet Leering Academy. Another episode of my descent to madness, folks. I'm your host, the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, let's get into episode 4. And yeah, this episode is going to be the Jaden episode. So yeah, they take the USS Athena, to a nebula, and the blonde chick waxes poetic for reasons. And yeah, the EMH doctor quotes the drumhead speech for reasons. And the doctor says the words chicken shit. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I guess we're just ruining my fucking memories So I guess we're just gonna be ruining my memories of Star Trek Voyager, watching it. We're just gonna piss on my memories. Star Trek Voyager, you know? Why not? And yeah, they have a debate in a debate class. It's like, why do they have a debate class? It's like, debates should be elective. It should be an elective, like something like an extracurricular activity. Why do they have a dedicated debate class inside Starfleet Leering Academy? So yeah, we had Jaden, the Klingon, who wrote down my notebook, is a pussy Klingon who can't speak in public, doesn't eat meat because he's a pussy ass cunt. It's like, yeah. It's like, this dude, you can't eat meat replicated from a freaking replicator. You can't eat meat from a replicator. Was the meat made from the replicator slaughtered and put into the food? No, it wasn't. It's as artificial as it pretty much. It's like in the future, it's like replicated meat might as well just be like vegetables at this point. Okay, yeah. So we find out that Jaden's family may be dead. Because there was a transport accident. And we find out that the Klingons are on the brink of extinction in the 31st century. So I guess their entire empire, also along with the Federation, I guess they just all collapsed too. You know. Never mind that they're a warrior race, and that they wouldn't go down swinging against any kind of freaking space looters, you know. So, yeah. Wrote down my notebook. Why can't the Klingons just clone new Klingons? Because, yeah, in an episode of Star Trek TNG, I forget which episode it is, but the Klingons, what they ended up doing is they ended up cloning Kahless. They ended up creating a clone of Kahless, and they ended up programming that Kahless with a whole bunch of memories. And so, yeah. I guess the Klingons have no interest in saving their species. I guess they can't For some reason, the Klingons can't just go to their former colony worlds where their dead have been buried. They can't just start cloning new Klingons. Hell, this is the future. They could probably do it really, really quickly. They have freaking programmable matter, which is basically magic, that can freaking do stuff. That could probably build new people on a molecular level. But they don't decide to utilize any of this technology that's present in the 31st century because that would require the writers in this show to actually be intelligent and knowledgeable of what the capabilities of what they've introduced with freaking programmable matter. So yeah, they can, and you might be, I know what some of you might be saying. It's like, oh well, the Klingons would never clone. The Klingons would never start. The Klingons would never resort to cloning to preserve their race. It's like, yeah, they would. You're damn right. The Klingons would resort to cloning to preserve their race. The Klingons are a warrior race. Their enemy that they're fighting is extinction in itself. The Klingons, their main method of attack is to use cloaked, fast attack ships and ambush tactics against their opponents. They're that ruthless. You mean to tell me they wouldn't use cloning technology to bolster their numbers? That they wouldn't resort to cloning the dead to bring them back? It's like, yeah. You mean to tell me they're not that ruthless? Bullshit. So yeah, Jaden's backstory. It takes place on the planet BC, Canada, I guess. Well, I guess Northern California. Jaden doesn't want a weapon. He gets given a transmitter beacon by his brother. It's a communication sphere. And yeah, we find out that Jaden's parents are in a polyamorous relationship. Where it's 2 guys to 1 girl, which for Klingons, it's like, yeah. It's like extreme circumstances. It's like extreme circumstances. The Klingons are actually on the brink of extinction. I can see them, yeah. I can see that kind of happening. I can forgive that. So, yeah. They have a debate with the Klingon situation. And Jaden is uncomfortable. So yeah, they apparently find out that the Klingons would rather die than take Federation aid. So I guess the Klingons, somehow it's like their entire empire is just gone now. I guess. And in the flashback, we got the Klingons don't want to use Federation technology because the Klingons they don't want to use a thermal regenerator to heal. They don't want to use the Federation technology in a salvage junkyard to heal Jaden's brother from a fatal wound. That they don't want to do that because I guess they don't want to receive Federation aid. It's like it's like, pretty retarded because if the Klingons are actually on the brink of extinction, pretty fucking retarded, if you ask me. And so yeah, the blonde chick meets with the head of the Klingons. It's implied that they banged. And apparently the houses will only unite for conquest. And for some reason, yeah, the Federation is willing to give the Klingons a planet that closely resembles Kronos, geologically, tectonically. They want to give a planet that resembles Kronos to them, the Konos. For some reason, I guess. For some reason, the Federation can't give the Klingons any kind of M-class planet, you know? And yeah. And yeah, for some reason, the Klingons won't just take the planet, you know? It's like, I guess the Federate. It's like for some reason the Klingons just won't go to the planet. Like the leader of this Klingons, he has to convince his people to go to this planet in Federation space to take. Why? It's like why can't? It's like why can't he just? Why can't he just like tell his people? Okay, we're going to this planet. Okay, we're at this planet. We're colonizing it. And then it's like why? It's like why do they need permission? It's like just go colonize the planet. Just colonize the planet. Without permission. It's like, yeah, this is just convoluted. And we find out that Jaden wants to be a healer and can't do that because Klingons are warriors who have no need for healers. And I wrote down my notebook, lawyers are cooks. The Klingons, DS9. And Enterprise to a lesser extent. They fleshed out the Klingons. The Klingons do have cooks. They do have They do have farmers. They do have lawyers and whatnot. It's like they're still warriors. The Klingons that choose to become a doctor or healer. It's like their battle. It's like their enemy. Their enemy is the concept of death itself, and their battleground is the people that they have to heal. Same with like a Klingon cook. It's like a Klingon cook. It's like their enemy is hunger, and the battlefield is the stomachs of the people they serve food to, and they're still warriors in that regard, in that tradition. Same with lawyers and whatnot. Similar thing with Klingon lawyers. And I wrote down in my notebook, it's like the Klingons for some reason have regressed culturally. So, yeah. One guy gives Jaden help with debate. I believe it's Caleb. So, yeah, the doctor officiates the debate. I wrote down in my notebook the debate would just be an extracurricular activity in school. Why is it a proper class? Jaden has to do a debate and he's nervous. And then he fails. Because, Jaden continues. He fumbles and fails. And there's no reason the Klingons should be on the brink of extinction. It's like I wrote down my notebook. Star Trek Voyager, Season 7, Episode 14, Prophecy. In the Delta Quadrant, there is a Klingon colony. The crew of the USS Voyager. It's like they came across some Klingons on a D7 ship, and they ended up giving them a lift to a colony world to colonize a planet. And yeah, so there should be no reason why the Klingons should be on the brink of extinction. So yeah, the Lady Jem'Hadar woman, she goes to see Jaden, and she's half Klingon, mind you. And she tells her experiences in the family. Tells Jaden pretty much not be a pussy anymore. And we find out that she's from a freed Jem'Hadar family. And whatnot. Okay. So yeah. In the episode, it's like there's a flashback, and we find out that Jaden got abandoned on the planet that he was on. His family just up and left. So it was a pretty small family too. It was just two guys and it was like Jaden, his brother, and his two fathers. Realistically, in that kind of polyamorous situation, there should be multiple. Jaden should have multiple siblings. Realistically, his family. It's like the Klingon people are at the brink of extinction, and his family just abandons, just straight up abandons him. They don't want to try and rehabilitate him to be more Klingon. They don't tell him. It's like, hey, you can be a. It's like his father doesn't take him to be he doesn't take Jaden to like one of the Klingon doctors to help Jaden learn about medicine and whatnot. None of the thing. It's like his family does no support whatsoever to try and freaking make him a functioning member of society. Like, does Jaden's father take Jaden to see a Klingon healer to cultivate the knowledge and to cultivate his interests? None of that. None of that goes on. And the Klingons are on the brink of freaking extinction. So you wouldn't. It's like they just let Jaden's brother freaking die instead of getting like the healing wand. Instead of waving like a healing device over the wounds to freaking heal the wounds, they don't insist on doing that. It's like, yeah, it's like, are these people freaking these people? It's like these characters that just don't make fucking sense. Just fucking insane. Like there are actual people who actually wrote this. there were actual people who actually wrote this show, and they actually put it on screen and whatnot. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, his father let him go. Straight up. Yeah, the Klingons are at the brink of extinction, even though realistically they shouldn't be, because they could just freaking clone the dead. They could just go to their former colony worlds and just clone the dead, or better yet, just create new Klingons with programmable matter, build them from the ground up. You know? They could just do that. Hell. Or better yet, they could all just go to the Delta Quadrant where there is a Klingon colony in the fucking Delta Quadrant that Janeway fucking helped settle in the fucking Delta Quadrant, and all the data. It's like the records of Voyager's journey. They should all be, by the 31st century. It should all be. There should be nothing classified. Well, except for the Omega molecule, but everything else there ought to be nothing classified. The Klingons, if they were truly on the brink of extinction, you would think they'd go to the Delta. You would think that they'd pack their shit up and go to where there's a Klingon colony in the Delta Quadrant. But no, they don't do that. But yeah. No, yeah. And for those of you who are saying it's like, oh, the Klingons, yeah, they'd never resort to, they'd never resort to cloning. It's like the Klingons would never resort to cloning to save their race. It's like, yeah, they would. They are. Their main method of attack is using stealth ships and ambushing people, ambushing their enemies. And yeah, Jaden goes back to the debate stage and has a debate. I wrote down my notebook, just give the coordinates of the planet to the Klingons, and they can just go to the planet and colonize it. And if the Federation complains, it's like, well, the Federation, they just freaking eat sand or something, just punch dirt. I don't know anymore. I wrote down my notebook, yeah, why can't the Klingons go colonize other M-class worlds? Why does the planet have to be like Kronos? And yeah, they have a mock battle. It's like they have a mock battle with the Klingons. That's barely even a fucking battle, and that's enough to convince the Klingons to settle the world. And yeah, I wrote down my notebook, get your Jerry Goldsmith theme out of your goddamn fucking hands. Or better yet, it's like the Klingons could just have a personal trial by combat or something. And we later find out that Jaden's parents are alive, and Jaden helped, I guess. And at the end of the episode, Caleb helped fix Jaden's metal ball, the communication ball. Did Caleb actually fix Jaden's actual balls in the episode? I don't know. I don't know anymore. This is just mind-numbingly. This is just mind-numbingly stupid. This is just mind-numbingly stupid. I mean, in this series, their announcer. It's like we know that. It's like in this series, it's like the announcer announced. It's like we know that there is the Talaxian and whatnot at this Starfleet Academy because the announcer keeps announcing that there's stupid shit happening and whatnot. So yeah, there should be the Klingons should be at no risk. And no risk of them freaking going out of being extinct, because yeah, there is a Klingon colony out in the Delta Quadrant. Should be no reason why. No reason why this episode should be going on. And yeah. Anyway. It's another episode. Another episode to freaking destroy my fucking mind. Into my descent into madness. Anyway, I'm your host, the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. And yeah. Cheers.